We've been using this word for around 10 years. And at the beginning, people was like, drama? What do you mean about that? I was like, it's everything that happens that is not planned. Hey, I was supposed to go at 6, but there was a problem. I need to leave at 8, or I had to take some work home, or we're in the meeting when we have a fight because we're not aligned, or there's no money to pay a supplier and the supplier is calling me mad. All these things that happen outside of the plan is drama. And that creates a lot of stress in the leaders running the company, but also creates a lot of stress around the community. The other day, I was talking with someone about a company, and they say, yeah, they operate very haphazard. And I'm from Mexico. I don't have that word. I've never used it. And I was like, what does that mean? He said, you come to the company and you smell the drama. He said, you come in and people fighting with each other and you hear people shouting on the back. And that's how it feels to have drama. What we've learned in the years being entrepreneur and now helping companies scale is that every leader wants to do two things, and very clearly they want two things. One of them is make things in a bigger scale. Human condition is that we want to do things in a bigger scale. I want to make more money. I want to grow more clients or have more clients. I want to employ more people. I want to be better as a leader. If you're not growing, you're dying as a human being. So you need to have that sense of growth and improvement. So everyone wants to scale their impact in a certain way. And then the second one that needs to happen is, or they always ask, is they want to reduce drama. They say, you know what, I'm very happy, I'm making a lot of money, I'm growing really fast, but please remove some of the drama. One day I was having a conversation with an entrepreneur to help him in consulting and help him implement some new improvements. And I remember he said, hey, my wife's going to come in. My wife has been in a lot of my meetings, so she's going to be in the call. And I was like, yeah, perfect. So the wife was there and she was at the beginning talking and nice, but then it was all about the CEO of the company. And then probably 45 minutes into it, the wife starts crying. I was in a sales call trying to sell consulting and she starts crying. And I look at her and I was like, did I say something? I thought I had offended her. And she was like, my husband is telling you all these things and all this pain, but he hasn't tell you what is more important. He has not gone on vacation for 7 years. He said, my daughters are both less than 7 years. They've never been on vacation with her father. And she started crying. And that was it. And then we put as a priority, by the way, as an internal priority, that the husband could take a vacation in a year from now. And that was it. But that's drama, right? That you could not go on vacation for 7 years and your wife go with your kids for 7 years without you. That's drama. Here's my mindset on education, right? And by the way, that's why I read all these books and all that. Whenever you have a problem, you have to ask who, not how. Usually people, the first thing they think is, what do I need to do to fix this or to take this opportunity? I think very different. I think who is the expert on this, because I really believe that everything in the world, or 99.99% of the things in the world, are invented. And then we do incremental invention on top of invention, right? If someone had invented electricity, there'll be no computers. If there's no computers, there won't be internet. If there's no internet, there won't be AI. So everyone's innovating on top of someone else's innovation. With education, it's the same. Hey, I need to learn how to do something. Someone else in life already had that problem or opportunity, figure out a way how to fix it, and most likely wrote a book or a course about it. You're going to need to understand who's that, and then find a way of getting coach, learn, whatever, mentor by this person. And then the probability of me doing it better at the first time is much higher. So the way I explain it is, imagine you're with a friend one day in a Sunday walking in Austin and you see a marathon. You said, hey, you know what? We haven't done a lot of sports. We're moms. We're getting tired. We need to get into exercise. Why don't we challenge ourselves to run this marathon a year? And you give a hug and now you're all excited. You made a commitment. One of you next day start eating better, sleeping better, going to the gym, whatever. And the other one says, I have no idea what it is to run a marathon. I'm going to hire a coach, hires an expert and said, hey, I made a commitment with my friend. I'm going to run a marathon in a year. What do I need to do? And they give you a plan. You have to do this and you have to eat like this and you have to do that. And then if you follow the plan, the probability of you doing better than your friend is way, way higher. Less pain, less drama. And you at least know what you have to do. You're with someone that is giving you the guide. So the pro's even more comfortable. For me, that's what education is all about. Figuring out someone that is an expert on the field that you want to be an expert on, or the problem you want to take care of, and then find who's that person and then figure out how to get coached, guided, or whatever by them, and then just follow the formula. I have a very different philosophy of timing in my company. As an example, we have unlimited vacation time. If you want to take 6 months vacation, you can. But if you don't get your KPIs, you're out. When we talk about learning on your hours of time or not, I don't really care. I said, hey, you have to learn this because of the work. And if we're financing another learning, you have to finish that learning. But you could do it at work time or not work times, but you have to get to your KPIs. If it takes you 2 more time than what I'm paying you, you have to get to those KPIs. That's it. And if you don't get your KPIs, you work a lot and it was really hard and you ask for help and you still didn't get to your KPIs. That's fine. You gave us a way to help you. It was all understanding that probably the priority was not set right, or we set it too high or whatever, right? Or we did not give you the right tools that you need to accomplish the goal. But if you go on vacation for 3 weeks and you come one day to the office with a hangover and all that, and then you fail your KPIs, you're out.